On the last episode of 5 Ways to Win the Tournament of Power, we talked about Tien and how his techniques could provide a great offensive and defensive combination with a multitude of abilities. But today we will be talking about Androids 17 and 18 and how they together can help Universe 7 win the Tournament of Power with their abilities. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. Now, although the androids have been shown throughout the series to become fatigued after fighting, one thing that has remained constant is the fact that they have unlimited energy and can keep fighting. Now, factor this in a scenario where they'll be fighting against dozens of enemies at once. Although they may not be as strong as the Uber tier characters, their unlimited energy can help them last for an extended period of the fight of the Tournament of Power, increasing Universe 7's chances of winning strictly because of their stamina. Now, the next technique we should talk about is Ki Blast Flurries. As I've said before, because the androids don't run out of energy, they can fight for an extended period of time. But one technique that should be mentioned is the fact that the androids have been shown in Dragon Ball Z and even in Dragon Ball GT to fire Ki Blasts with no stop. This technique was shown against Future Gohan as they fired hundreds of Ki Blasts without breaking a sweat, and also when Android 18 was firing against Super 17 in Dragon Ball GT while teaming up with Goku. With the ability to fire so many non-stop blasts, this would be primed to be firing at so many enemies at once in the Tournament of Power. Now, the next trait we should talk about is the fact that the androids do not have a detectable key signature. And if you think about it, fighters from the other universes who are similar to Universe 7 that fight by requiring key detection could be easily thrown off by not being able to sense them. For instance, let's say Krillin is fighting against a character from Universe 12, kind of similar to how he was fighting against Goku in episode 84, and he's starting to lose. Android 17 or 18 could easily blindside that enemy by attacking if they are unable to detect their key signature, and this can make blindside attacks a key pivotal piece for Universe 7's path to victory. Moving on, one of the key techniques of the androids, most notably Android 17 and Cell, is their ability to put up an android barrier to shield themselves from an onslaught of attacks. As we see in the Piccolo vs Android 17 fight, had 17 not had his barrier up, Piccolo's Hellzone grenade would have either destroyed 17 or would have done a significant amount of damage considering how many blasts Piccolo fired at him. And this would be an amazing defensive technique when so many people can hit you at once, and also when you want to protect other fighters in the Tournament of Power. And as for Android 18, she's only been shown using this technique in the video games, but if she is able to use this technique as well just like Android 17, it further increases Universe 7's shot at winning. And last but not least, one thing that has been shown between the androids, especially in the future, is the fact that they have great chemistry in their fighting techniques. When we see them fight against Trunks and Gohan, they were shown to execute attacks at precise times, and although they fought more in the future together than they did in the present, the cohesion of their fighting through tag team attacks would be essential in a battle royale team battle setting, and they can definitely prove to be a viable asset with their fighting chemistry itself, and I think this is by far the best thing they can add to Universe 7. So guys, that has been my video for today. Overall, with great chemistry and unlimited energy, the androids could prove to be a great tag team force for Universe 7. Let me know what you think the androids could do in the comment section below when it pertains to their abilities and their traits. So with everything else said, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys.